everyone from Supermoon Station. Today we're talking to Aaron Koenig, and we're having interview at Espacio Bitcoin in Buenos Aires. Last time we talked with you at Miami Bitcoin. From Miami to Buenos Aires, what brings you to Argentina?
Well, I come every year to the Latin American Bitcoin conference, which is every year in a different country. And now it happens to be in Buenos Aires, which is their hometown. It's the 10th edition, so they did it here. Was a huge event, 10,000 people. It was amazing. And parallel to the conference, a little longer, we're doing this crypto culture exhibition here in Espacio Bitcoin, which is the hub for Bitcoin and crypto, I would say, in all of Latin America. And we had like several events. We had an opening show. We had a very nice workshop with artists and galleries.
And what is the meaning? What is the purpose of this art exhibition?
Well, it is about crypto art, but it's very focused because everything can be crypto art today. You know, everything can be combined with an NFT, but that big NFT crypto boom is a little bit over. What we're focusing is really only artworks that talk about this crypto culture. And I want to reach out to normal people. And I think art is a very, very good tool to do that because, you know, everybody loves art. It's like emotional. It's, you know, it's colorful. It has something like educational without being like too educational. It's just like, you know, we show the artworks and we explain why they are there, what do they mean, and then people can relate to that. And even if they're not so interested in art or not so interested in crypto, they can, you know, learn something from it.
Where all these artworks are coming from? Who are the artists?
We have many artists. I think something like 20, 25 artists. Some we work like pretty close with, like Max Cryptohead, who has actually who had the original idea for this. But then we opened up and we also work with more established artists like Crypto Graffiti and Lucio Poletti and Fira, people who have a name in the crypto art world, where we don't have any exclusive rights. Sometimes we cannot even sell it as an NFT, but that's not important. More important is that we show those artworks, and every artwork is about some phenomenon. No? So it's not necessarily about selling the artworks, because I think half of them we sell through the art platform Carnival as NFTs. But it's more about really reaching out to people and telling those stories.
What do you think changed in the art scene in the crypto industry?
I think the people who only were in for the quick buck, who wanted to flip and like buy an NFT and sell it more expensive, they're probably out now. They're probably disappointed, and that's good, you know? And then it's always like that. I've seen these cycles 4 or 5 times. You know, when Bitcoin is up and everybody wants to buy Bitcoin, everybody asks me questions, and now nobody cares. Yeah, everybody thinks Bitcoin is dead, NFT is dead, crypto art is dead. Of course, that's not true. This is the best time. This is always the time to build things. This is the best time to connect to the people who really want to do something, who really are serious about it.
Artists also have to go through a lot of challenges. What do you think artists should do in order to overcome these challenges and succeed?
Well, they should do great art. They should not give up. They should not only look for making a quick buck. They should like build up their own reputation and do exhibitions and reach out to clients. So maybe they can come to us and we do an exhibition together. Yeah. So there are lots of topics that we can talk about, and there's so many innovative things. So one shouldn't only talk about the money and how much you make with a NFT. Of course, everybody needs to live from the art, of course, but I absolutely see the chance. I absolutely see the chance that there can be the direct connection between the artist and the buyer. And there's still space for somebody like galleries. I mean, we do something like a gallery, but not with a physical space. Yeah, we go to Espacio Bitcoin, we go to spaces, we go to conferences, and everything here is digital. So we don't even have to carry it. Yeah, we just send it with WeTransfer. So there's definitely a new role for gallerists. There's a new role for artists. But of course, they have to be collectors who are interested in the art and not only in, you know, the rising value of the NFT.
And I know that you art a lot about Bitcoin. Do you only work with artists at creating Bitcoin art, or with other artists as well?
I'm not a maximalist. I mean, I'm prefer Bitcoin for sure. I see like a huge advantage that Bitcoin has over all the other cryptocurrencies. So I do focus on Bitcoin, but without condemning the others, yeah, without shitcoining everything else, yeah. At the end of the day, we're all in the same boat, right? I mean, okay, not the fraudsters, of course, not the scammers, not the scam bankman fraud people, yeah, they're more like, you know, the old world. But everybody else, we really want a new system.
I just wanted to ask a last question. How do you feel about Argentina? What do you think is maybe inspiring here, impressive?
You don't need to explain to an Argentinian that you better not trust the government, not trust the bank. They learned that the hard way. They had inflation. They have inflation. They had the corralito where all the bank accounts were frozen and debasement of the currency. They know that, you know. What they're doing at the moment, most of them, is changing all their pesos into dollars whenever they can. So that's why the Argentinians have a huge advantage. You know, in Europe and USA, it's still considered kind of like a little weird thing, you know, to think about alternative money. In Argentina, it's a day-to-day reality. Last year, we had an event with Vitalik, and in 24 hours, they organized an event for 1,500 people. It was sold out. I don't think there's any city in the world except Buenos Aires where that would be possible. And people are very creative. They're good business people. And then, you know, they need it. They know it's really a necessity. It's not some kind of luxury, some kind of freaky thing. It's really a matter of surviving here, yeah?
That's how I feel about Argentina. People get it here, and it's an amazing place to be. I strongly recommend everyone to visit Argentina as well. Thank you, Aaron, so much for this wonderful interview.
Okay, super. Thank you. Gracias.